But let me play this woman real quick. I want to get y'all thoughts. And then I'm gonna introduce the subject.
In a video, and they were talking about how Atlanta ranks number 3 in America for the highest HIV cases. And I was gonna tell y'all to go visit the AIDS Memorial Quilt Center if you didn't believe it, because they used to house it in Atlanta, but they recently moved it to San Francisco. So if you do want to go see it, you can go to San Francisco to see it. It's a real warehouse with nothing but quilts dedicated to people who have lost their lives and lost the fight to HIV and AIDS. I'm gonna insert a couple of clips so y'all can see, but y'all can also go online and take a virtual tour as well. New times, baby. You can still go see it. But anyways, a lot of people was making a little laughy, jokey comments. But I was like, honestly, it's not a laughing matter. It's not a joking matter. It's very real to a lot of real people. So all I gotta say is wrap it up. Be honest. Live in your truth. Respect your partner. Tell your partner the truth. The rules should be very simple, but for some reason they have been made so. I just wanted to, let people know, like, it's very true. It's very true. Can it be contributed to a lot of the DL men that are out here? I think so. Nonetheless, you have to be responsible for your own self. Just because your partner doesn't want to use a condom doesn't mean you don't have to. You don't have to make.
So, let me introduce this by first saying that it is trending on social media about how places like Atlanta and Houston have some of the highest cases of STIs, STDs, and HIV in America. I want to get y'all thoughts on that and why y'all think that it's exploding in those places in particular.
It's club culture. I mean, drug culture, black culture. It's all it's all of them things. Anytime you got a bunch of black people with a bunch of money, it's a bunch of sex being had, and a bunch of drugs being popped, and a bunch of diseases going on. No, I had my share of penicillin shots, but the thing I ain't hit the lottery. I'm just happy I ain't hit the lottery.
It's gay culture. It's
All of
gay
the
culture.
above. Dookie Davis.
No.
Do explain, Slimmy.
No, it's
Do
gay
explain.
culture.
Do
that
explain.
Shit comes from homosexual sex. That shit leads to disease, bro.
Slimmy, you think I'm gay? You think I'm gay?
No.
I didn't have it.
Yeah, you had HIV and you got cured?
I didn't have HIV.
We talking about HIV.
I mean, you get HIV the same way.
We talking about HIV. You started branching off in that.
It was just a different STD for me, but it could have been HIV.
But it ain't.
You don't necessarily get it the same way though, because while HIV, I'm almost sure it goes through semen as well, but the idea is that if you're penetrating through someone's behind, you're likely to come into contact with blood, whereas with a woman, you're less likely, but you can still transfer the fluids. If you have certain STDs, it can get on the outside. So not to say they still can't get it, but that's probably why it's higher with gay men.
Yeah, because that's behind sex, and you messing with them tissues and stuff. When you ripping the tissues, you expose blood, and that's why gay men probably get it more than regular people.
No, that is why. No problem. That's why.
Because even now, you guys might be seeing more of the ads and stuff for these drugs for HIV. A lot of times it's gay men. They're starting to put
any of those ads though.
I have.
Yeah, they got them on
what are the ads?
They got them on the bus. They have like these signs.
Yeah.
They show like a needle,
like commercials.
They just trying to talk about it casually now, man. It's ridiculous.
It is casual.
It ain't fucking casual to me.
Not to you, but to the rest of Atlanta.
No, them motherfuckers need to be quarantined. You don't need to be within the world.
You just don't have sex with them. Just don't be down low.
No, I ain't worried about that. I'm just saying, but they still deal with straight women.
Yeah, that's why
straight women.
That's why I expose a lot of the dookie demons, bro. Because the last time you wanted some dookie in your coochie, and I took a vow to these women. Like, that's how I help them. If I find out somebody gay, I'll risk my life and tell them. I don't care.
Yeah, you doing your due diligence, that's for sure.
Yeah, cuz.
So why do you think that it's so prevalent within Black culture though?
Because I told you, we fuck like jackrabbits, bro. Like, that's just what it is. White people, like other cultures, really don't get coochie at the rate we get
Yes, they
coochie, bro.
do.
Bro, I
You are
know they don't.
so off, bro.
I listen. I have been around Hawaiian culture, Asian culture, and white culture. They conversations ain't nothing like black conversations. When
Bro,
you around a
listen,
bunch of
man.
black men, all you do is talk about women, 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 ass, 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 fuck, fuck, fuck.
What
These
white
other
dudes you been
cultures
around that
don't.
don't talk about?
Let me tell you something, bro.
What?
I don't know if you've ever been to like the white bars, and
Hell,
maybe Quentin can speak a little bit more to this. Um, but dog, look, it's way easier to go home with a white chick at the white bar than it is to go down home with a black chick at the regular bar.
I get it, Anton, but they don't
And
spend their whole
they be
day.
gone.
A black dude would spend his whole day planning out pussy. A white dude to go to the bar, get drunk, and have sex.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't understand, bro. You Anton,
You
in
just
these
substantiated my argument, literally.
no,
I
like
think. Oh,
listen, cuz the way we glorify. Matter of fact, our uncles, the way they talk about us getting a bad chick. Oh yeah, that's you, nephew. That's you. I'm proud of you, boy. They don't do that in other cultures.
Yes,
You
they
are,
do.
bro.
But
You
they don't.
honestly, you are so far removed, bro.
Man, they do that. What are you talking
Listen,
about?
I guess my point is that everybody is busting it open.
Yeah, everybody is the
It's not
same, man.
limited to black people. We not the only ones that's being jackrabbits. Everybody is nursing homes is busting it open. Everybody is getting boxed. Everybody is doing it.
Man, I could tell you a story right now when I was in Steak and Shake, and one of the most funniest things I ever heard in my life. This white dude with a mouth full of chew, talking on the phone to his dad. I, he just so happened to be walking by. I hear the whole conversation. He like, Dad, so you got you a new girl? He was like, she got some big fucking titties. This is what he's talking to his dad about.
Yeah.
They
Nigga,
they the
he
same.
was talking to his dad about that. Me and my dad was out running trains, nigga. The
Listen.
fuck is you talking about?
All right.
My dad
Okay.
wake me up out my sleep. I got us one, son.
You ain't never went to a white school.
What's y'all talking about?
You ain't never went to a white high school or middle school,
You're
bro.
not saying nothing no different.
You not
Damn.
you not
That nigga talking about a chick with his dad. Me and my daddy was about it.
bro, listen.
No face, no case.
I'm genuinely concerned that black people really think that they are the only ones that's getting boxed. Honestly, I'm genuinely concerned. For some reason, y'all don't think that Latinos and white people and all of these people are busting it open.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, 2K, I usually agree with you, but as the delegation being raised by white men, I can tell you they all do
Show me a
the
group of
same.
14-year-old white women.
They
Show
all
me a
do the
group of
same thing.
14-year-old white girls. Show me a group of 14-year-old Asian women that's having kids in high school. Show them to me.
Listen.
Hold
I'm
on,
not
say that
hold
again.
on.
Hold on, say
I
that
can
again.
Hold
show
Say
on.
that
you
again.
20 black.
You mentioned it. Hold on, 2K. They had a whole series on MTV dedicated to white girls that was having kids in high school, bro.
Nigga, trust, I know teen moms.
Correct.
Hold on, but 2K, they do. So hold on. So, all right, you're raised in Mississippi with black folks. Okay, there's nothing worse than poor white trash. Okay, that's what it's called, right?
They're all
And when
busting
I
it
tell
open. They
you,
having sex with each other. They got
and
incest, bro.
when I tell you that it is the same, it is
That's
the
Seriously.
same.
that's ignorant.
It is the
No, it's
same.
real. It is. Listen, bro. I
It's
went
the
to school with
same.
them. Look, my
You went
first
to school
house.
with Mississippi people.
No, I went to school with white people. And what? Listen, you know where the word slumming came from?
Mm-mm.
You know what slumming is? Slumming is white girls that go and mess with, like they be in the hood and stuff like that, getting bust down. Bruh, some of the most wild parties that I used to go to was girls like white girls that lived in the suburbs, and their parents would be out of town, and they would be doing some of the wildest stuff that I've ever seen. I've seen white women or white girls do way wilder stuff than black women. They
Yeah.
have no limits, and I'm talking about when I say no limits, a lot of the black girls back in the day, we used to call them bustos, right? And the bustos was the chicks that were that let all of the homies hit or whatever. The thing in black culture, and I don't know if it was just in Detroit, but it was in Detroit. The thing about black culture is that a lot of times guys will be talking about how to game a girl into getting her to let the homies hit, right? The white girls would be volunteering themselves as tribute.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
you had to talk a black girl into it. The white girls was like, "Here I am."
Hey, the white girls
Like,
was
Well,
where,
that's
on
where,
because
where
the
the
bus.
train at?
They do
Where
that
the
shit
But that's
on the
train
because
bus
at?
to the football
Anton.
team.
Well, so in white culture, it's you know how the girls are now, the black girls are now saying, "Oh, go to college and do this and that, and do have your whole phase and everything." That comes from white culture. All that
Bro,
is all that is
you
all
don't
that is
know what
white
like
culture.
listen, for
Stat.
all of y'all, I know that they always celebrating the HBCUs.
Stat
You
later.
don't know what life was like at the University of Michigan and like dog
I
HBCUs
went
and
to
stuff like
NYU.
that. They don't have nothing on these white universities. Nothing.
Carrie,
Nothing at
Carrie, can we pull up the
all.
stat?
At all, bro. Listen, I'm not talking about STD rates. I'm not talking about pregnancies. That's the reason why we having a conversation is because I want to understand why when everybody fucking that black culture is the ones that have the big. That's the whole reason why I'm asking this question. How come they are the ones that have the biggest outbreaks?
Ain't nobody fucking like black culture.
But
Nobody.
black people,
Woo, 2K, you are
it will be
so sheltered,
disproportionate
bro.
though. Hold on, but black people it will be disproportionate because there's more white people than there are black people. So anything that happens in the black community is going to be exacerbated. Like the MTV's whole teen pregnancy was built off white girls.
He has no clue, bro. He has no clue.
Yeah, you
So
off on this one, 2K.
so even
You
the
off on this
AIDS
one.
epidemic that started with the whole disco white men. Like I'm literally raised white. I can tell you that's exactly who that is. It's white.
And then you know what the
Yeah, and
interesting
then
You
it,
can
part
keep
about
then,
it is?
smacking your
then it
face,
shifted.
You know
sleeping
what
with
the
white
interesting
people,
part
and
about
being
this
white
whole
is two different
conversation
things.
is, though? You know what the interesting part about this conversation is that the rebrand is incredible. That's why black women need to study white women in a way because the rebrand is insane. They will be in college on 10,000, bro. I mean, everybody. It's some of the most insane stuff that I've ever seen in my entire life to this day. Insane. And then 5 years later, they will be mom life, soccer mom, married, focused, dedicated to their husband, making TikToks with Christmas gifts on and stuff like that. And black women will still be living in that same mindset.
and
I'm telling you, bro, they
some of
they
them
That's
will
white
do
because
a
girls,
black
some of
complete
them
women
white,
180,
celebrate it.
and
some of
who
them
they
white
were in college is nothing like who they are 5 years from now.
and some of them white girl
They
college
need to be
runs.
studied.
Some of them white girl college runs come fuck with some of these black women high school runs.
Okay,
These
2K.
are facts.
All right, 2K. Okay.
Carrie, can we pull up some stats, Carrie? Please,
Okay.
please pull up the stats.
Okay.
Of what 2K?
Who fucking the most?
You crazy. You out of your
Out of
mind.
well, I
Black culture
I'm
and
telling I'm telling you wrong on this one, 2K. You're wrong. You could not be
Who
any
having
more
more
wrong.
sex is Hispanic culture.
yeah, now they fucking. They
I
fuck.
know. I'm number 1 of 13.
Listen, they do it.
You're
The
wrong,
proof
2K.
is in the pudding with that statement. You can't tell me nobody else out fucking black people but them.
Everybody is fucking 2K. There is no
I'm number
listen,
1 of
you
13.
are so off. They all busting it open.
I'm
All
just
of them.
waiting
And
on
it's
stat
and
lady to hit us with the
anybody
stats.
anybody that has ever been in white environments versus black environments, know that it's much easier to bust down a white girl than it is a black girl.
Yeah, but
Much
the
easier.
different yeah, the difference is the reason why white girls don't have the stigma is because they actually leave it behind. It's not a badge of honor, it's not a trope. They actually go and leave it behind. Even though it's the same 304 culture, they don't wear it as a badge of honor. Black women be like, I, whole is life, all this other stuff.
Anybody that has been in both
I
knows
have been in
definitively.
both.
No, you have not, bro.
I don't know
No
why
way.
you trying to, bro.
No
Why
way.
are y'all trying to discredit me, bro? I am diverse. I have been
Nobody
on
is
the other
discrediting
side.
you. I'm just telling you that you don't really know, bro.
Yeah, 2K, I'm gonna tell you, man, like being on an all-white college, a predominantly white college campus.
Bruh, I went to a PWI, I went to a HBCU. I went to both.
Which
Do you know that? Listen, if you are a black guy on white college campuses, you are king.
No, you not. They gonna fuck you because you black and you there.
That's
You
the
got to
whole
be one of
idea.
the ones.
Ain't that what the point is?